Greetings, this is going to be a video tutorial on how to set up an account and add students to Talking Points. So the first thing we want to do is into Google or the Omni box at the top of your screen, put in Talking Points. And I added 4 teachers because I didn't want to necessarily get the latest talking points from a politician. And it got me to talkingpoints.org, so you can also put in talkingpoints.org if that's more your style. So I'm going to go to Talking Points, and I need to create an account. And I'll explain to you the reason I'm doing all this on a computer, not on your phone. So, I'm going to sign up for free. I used, so when I did hit sign up for free, I used, hopefully it won't automatically log me in there, sign in with Google. See how I can make an account, from scratch and be like, me at hotmail.com or whatever. Don't do that. Whenever you see a sign in with Google, use the Google sign in, because there's a chance there's going to be all kinds of features that are connected with having it as part of the Google environment and Google Classroom. Not that we use Google Classroom, but having it be in that system. So definitely sign in with Google and then make your account. I, of course, am going to use the login since I already had my sign in to set this up and figure out how it goes. So it says welcome to sign in with Google, which I will do, and gives you one of these things, and use your Google account, which is probably the reason it's approved, because it's in that system. And here we are. So you have classes. I mean, you can poke around this all you want. I'm going to point out a few key features that I immediately went to and was thinking it must do this, and I checked it. So I was able to add a class, and to that class I could click add students, and it just gave me a very generic invite by app code or SMS. So you can have an invite code or parents app, or subscribe via SMS. So in other words, you can shoot them a codes thing to have them subscribe, or I did add contacts manually because I figured that might be the best way to go. Print translated sign-up instructions for families. So if you do invite by app code, or you have your class code, step 1, encourage parents to download the app. Share your class code with families. Once they enter the code in the app, they'll be able to join your class. So that'd be your code, things like that. So add contacts manually. Type in your student name. It says import from Excel, so we can copy paste from a Google Sheets Excel template. So we can look into that if we need to, but I want this to be kind of the quick version. So just put in the information, click add, and then when you want to send an announcement to your class, just hit send an announcement, type your message, and you can schedule a time for it to arrive. You can put attachments on it, pictures, import things from Google Drive. I'm not going to go into all the details here because this is supposed to be kind of quick. So I'm going to leave that. Now, when you sign students up, you designate their language, right? So I designated Jen as Spanish speaking, and the text I sent her, it translated into Spanish. It did not also provide in English. So, just consider that. Maybe test it. Before I would use this, I would definitely put in your own phone number, someone else who you have access to's phone number, and you got to experience it yourself, have it send the text out and see what it does. If they reply to that text, it will come back to you, because when you sign up for this, you give it your phone number, right? So it will come back to you on your phone as a text. You don't necessarily need the app. I'm sure the app has tons of functionality separate from just using it like this. So there's a few ways to use this. My thing is I would use it on the internet just like this. I would not let it send updates to my phone. I would, that way I can go to here and see the messages. There are settings down here. There's my name. And when I press this box here, I have settings. And the settings I can set, of course, this notification settings is the key. Notify me every message twice daily, weekly, never. If you check never, then you have to come here to this website or to the app, I assume, if you download the app. it'd be the same thing. And I can keep everything here. I've sent 3 messages. I can see every message I've ever sent. I can see the responses from all of those messages. So I can click and see the communication that was sent out. So I can see that this one to Jen, I sent this message and it was translated. So this message was, and it says I can show the translation. See, I said, hello, fine people, all this, and the Spanish is this. Now on the phone end, the recipient of this only got the Spanish, which, you know, was like, hey, I wish I could send both English and the Spanish. What if the parent who I think is only of one language actually could benefit from seeing English as well? It will automatically translate that if you have them set to that language. Okay, and then I can see the response from that person, and then I can see my response. So it opens up this whole conversation thing. I'm sure the app does the same. I'm sure the app does just like that. So anyways, that is Talking Points. The quickest, trying to keep this under 6 minutes, gives you an entree into the system. I'm sure there's a million other things, well, 3 or 4 other things it can do, but I wanted to get the quick version out there to you as soon as possible.